Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. For today's video, I am going to be giving you my first impression, my thoughts, my review on the summer fragrance mist releases for Sol de Janeiro. I have the 3 new fragrance mist here to give you my thoughts on them. I'm going to be ranking them and just sharing which one is my favorite. If you would like to hear my thoughts on these fragrance mists, just keep on watching. Guys, so I hope that you guys are doing great today. For today's video, I'm going to be giving my opinion on Sol de Janeiro's latest release, which is 3 perfume mist for summertime, and I am going to be reviewing them and ranking them as I go. So I am going to start off with the one that I enjoyed the least, even though it's not bad, but the one that I enjoyed the least, and I'm gonna work my way up to my favorite one. These fragrance mists are limited edition. They retail for $24. I'm surprised that they haven't sold out because they usually sell out so fast, and from what I'm seeing, they are all available. I haven't watched any reviews on YouTube, which I am dying to watch because so many of my favorite content creators have posted their opinions on them, but I try not to watch any reviews just so that I can really give my first impressions, my review on my thoughts, and just not having any outside influence. I do like all 3 of these scents. I do have some thoughts, which I'm not sure if it's just me or if other people are kind of feeling that this time around. But out of the 3 years now, I think that they have done summer, 3 or 4 years now that they've done summer fragrance mist, for some reason I feel like this trio of fragrance mist just are weaker than the ones that I tried other years. When I say that, I don't want to come across as a person who's expecting like perfume performance out of a fragrance mist, because I don't. My body mist and my fragrance mist, I use them more to layer on before I put on a fragrance, or when I'm around the house and I don't want anything too strong but I still want to smell yummy and good, I will reach for body mist, for lotions, and I just love that. But I noticed that with these, it was a little hard to smell them on myself. Like I would spray them on and I would say within an hour or 2 there was literally like nothing left. But I will say, my husband came home from work one day and he told me I smelled really good, even though I didn't smell it on myself anymore, but I did spray it on my hair and he complimented me, telling me that my hair smelled really good. So I think that they do linger a little bit. It's just that maybe you just don't smell it after a while, or at least that's what happens to me. So I will say I do need to give them more time to sit, because sometimes since they are new releases, maybe they need a little bit more time to get a little thicker. So that's the only thing that I can think of, because other fragrances have done that in the past where they're super watery and weak at first, and then as they sit they get thicker, they get denser, the notes come through more. So that might change. I can update you guys in the future. So we are going to start off with Summer e Amor, which is in 3rd place, and I was expecting this to be a favorite. And as you can see, each of my fragrance mists have a pretty good dent going on. I've been wearing them for the past like 3 or 4 days, for bed, to the pool yesterday, around the house, just all day and night I've been reaching for these just to give my review. Summer e Amor is described as a floral. Scent type is warm florals, and they have keynotes of orange flower, creamy almond, and sun-kissed woods. Now I'm gonna go to Fragrantica and give you guys the main accords there. They are sweet, almond, white floral, amber, vanilla, nutty, floral, fruity, powdery, and citrus. The top notes are almond and tangerine. Middle notes are orange blossom and orchid. And the base notes are brown sugar, amber, vanilla, and woodsy notes. To me, and I'm guessing no one else thinks like I do because I just looked at Fragrantica, and the part where it says this perfume reminds me of, and none of the ones that I think of are on here. They're saying that this smells like 62. I do not think so. This reminds me of Terra di Gioia. Not exact. It's not an exact dupe, but it makes me think of that. It makes me think of Jo Malone's Scarlet Poppy. I think it's more like Terra di Gioia from Giorgio Armani. It's a nutty, almondy, creamy floral. So there is like this warmth in there. It's very soothing. If this line is for summer, I would classify this one as like the evening summer mist. So let's say you're going on vacation, you're taking all 3 of these with you. This would be the scent that I reach for after I've been in the beach all day. I take a shower, I'm gonna put on like a cute outfit, and I want to smell a little more evening appropriate. not that this is strong or heavy or anything. It just doesn't give me like those carefree summer juicy fruity vibes that usually are very popular during summer. This one is a little bit more creamy, a little thicker, smooth. And if it is true that it has those notes in the base, which I am smelling a little bit of like a sugary, like that brown sugar with the vanilla, I think I can see that, or I can smell that. It has like a sweet touch towards the end of you smelling it, but what I mainly get from this one is almond, which I love almond. It's one of my all-time favorite notes, with a floral in there and like a little bit of warmth. It's definitely sweet, so it does have a sweet scent to it, but if you do not like almond, I would not recommend this, because that's kind of like the star of the show with this one, is that almond. It's nutty, it's creamy, it's a little even like tonic. It smells good. I have no complaints about the scent of it. It's just my least favorite compared to the other two, because the other two are definitely more energetic, more bright, more refreshing for summertime. So this would be like my evening fragrance mist if I had to choose one for the evening. So I would give this like a 8 out of 10. If the longevity was a little bit better, then I would rate them much higher. But I just feel like that dent right there, I'm literally gonna be done with this if I keep using it very fast. Really pretty, almondy, smooth, nutty fragrance mist. So that is in third place. Second place, we have Carioca Crush. And on the packaging, this has notes of juicy, crisp, pear, pink violet, and white cedarwood. Now I am going to look it up on Fragrantica just to see what other notes they have. So the main accords for this one are fruity, sweet, powdery, fresh, musky, woody, aquatic, violet, tropical, and lactonic. The notes are top notes pear, lychee, middle notes are praline and pink violet, and the base notes are musk and white cedar extracts. Okay, I really like this one. I wish that it was a little more noticeable. This is definitely in second place for me. And what people are comparing it to on Fragrantica, I definitely agree. So this would be beautiful paired with Ariana Grande's God is a Woman. I will say this one is not, God is a Woman is a little sweeter. This one has more of that woody feeling to it, and the pear is so crisp and juicy. It's also being compared to Versace Dylan Purple, and I could definitely see how they would layer together beautifully, which I am going to try that scent combo. I just feel like these don't last. Like, that's the only thing that I'm a little upset about. It's just I spray it and then I have to like respray again because I just don't get the scent as good. But definitely similar to God is a Woman. It's juicy, it's crisp, it's refreshing, it's woody. So if you're that type of person who cannot stand like just super fruity scents and you need something to give it a little bit of like a sexiness, a little bit of dimension to the fragrance, this one, that woodiness in here really makes it smell really nice. It's refreshing for summertime, smells good. It's a little sexy, but it's still like sweet and lighthearted. This one is second place for me. I love it. I have been wearing it a lot, and I do like the combination of the pear with the woodiness in there. It's really nice. So first place for me definitely goes to Beijos de Sol, which I'm thinking it's like sun kisses, because beijos has to be kisses in Portuguese if I'm not mistaken. So sun kisses, something like that. The notes on the packaging are peach skin, coconut milk, and frangipani petals. On Fragrantica, the main accords for this one are tropical, coconut, sweet, fruity, lactonic, floral, musky, powdery, vanilla, and woody. That is just so good. And the notes here are peach and mango, coconut milk and frangipani, and white musk and woodsy notes. This is being compared to Soki London's fragrance, which that fragrance is supposed to be a dupe to a discontinued fragrance, which is by Guerlain, and this is Coconut Fizz. My all-time, you guys know I rave about this all the time. So it's being compared to that. I don't think I would necessarily say that this fragrance mist reminds me of this, but would they go paired together beautifully? Heck yes. Like, they would smell so good together. This one, I just love this one. I wish they were stronger, so I'm just gonna let them sit for a little bit. I'm not gonna keep using them. I'm gonna let them sit for a bit now that I sprayed them out and see what happens. If they get a little bit thicker, if they get a little stronger. I'm not expecting them to be beast mode. They're fragrance mist. This one's my favorite, all of them. If you're looking for something refreshing, like super refreshing, cooling on the skin, like on a hot day, you just want to feel refreshed and just smelling really nice, I love this one. I am a sucker for coconut. I love love peach, so it's kind of like a given that this was going to be my favorite because it has such beautiful notes in it. I love when coconut is mixed with other fruits. I feel like it gives such a refreshing touch, and then the coconut gives it like this creaminess and it's just smooth. I wore this one and I went outside yesterday because I was with my girls in the pool, and while we were setting everything up, I had sprayed this because I was trying to test it out, and it did do so much better outside. In the heat, it was really projecting off of my skin and I was catching like whiffs of it. It just doesn't last long. It's probably for like an hour or two, so this is something that you're probably gonna have to throw in your bag and just spray yourself throughout the day, but then you're gonna go through it pretty quickly. So it's up to you to decide if these are worth it or not. So if there was anything that I would change about this, is just make it a tiny bit more long lasting. It doesn't have to be a perfume, but just let it be a little bit more noticeable. But the scents that they come out with are just beautiful. I love this one. This one is my favorite, my number one. It's so refreshing, perfect for summertime. If I think of a summertime scent, this is pretty much what I'm thinking about. These two are very nice for summer. And like I said, summer during the nighttime, bedtime, this one is beautiful as well. So all three of them are really nice. Am I over the moon, super duper in love with them? I wouldn't necessarily say that. I am in love with the green one. Even though it doesn't last, I'm just so happy to have this. I will use this to layer it with a bunch of coconut fragrances in my collection. And honestly, I kind of wish they would have came out with a body butter for them. I hate when they release these and they don't release the body butter to go with it, because I'm a layering girl. I love to have the oils, the body butters, the lotions, the mist. I feel like layering everything on top of each other is what helps the most with longevity and performance. For summertime, they should really consider even coming out with like a duo. So coming out with this bottle with like a mini body butter to go with it, that would be so cute, in like a little package, kind of like a how Way just packaged together their St. Bart's body care. That would be like genius to just put this together with a little body butter and sell them as a set. I would be all over that. So yeah, those are my thoughts on the latest Sol de Janeiro body mist. I cannot wait to hear your thoughts. I know that a lot of you guys were waiting on this video. You were asking me my thoughts for them, so here it is. Cannot wait to chat with you guys, see if you guys feel the same. If you grabbed some, let me know which ones you picked up. If you made it to the end of this video, go ahead and comment the coconut emoji, which is one of my favorite scents. That way I can know that you made it to the end. I appreciate you so much, and that will never go unnoticed. So thank you so much for all of your support. Cannot wait to chat with you guys. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I will see you guys in the next one.